This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Food Bank of Delaware.
The latest inflation report released earlier this week shows we continue to feel a pinch on prices. Overall, consumer prices increased 2.9% in December from a year ago, up 0.4% from the previous month. Energy costs fueled much of the increase, with gas prices up 4.4% from November. Rent continued to rise, used cars cost more, and food prices, as we all know, are up in the grocery stores and restaurants.
These numbers probably come as no surprise, and you may have you wondering how some families are able to get food on the table. Fortunately, there is help.
Yeah, DelmarvaLife's James McDonald stopped by the Food Bank of Delaware in Milford and brings us some numbers of note to drive home the need.
Let me give you a number here. 9 million. No, that's not the number for this week's Powerball. That's the number of meals that the Food Bank of Delaware has donated since their inception last January, and they're coming up on a really important anniversary. Their mission is food for today and food for tomorrow, where they're able to provide food for people in Delaware, but also give you opportunities to be able to get food on your own. And here to tell me a little bit more is Kathy Konevsky. She is the president and CEO with the Food Bank of Delaware. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, happy anniversary,
Happy New
all
Year,
of that,
New
right?
Year, new
Yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah.
So tell us, what are some of your favorite parts of the impact that
Yeah.
the Food Bank has made on the people here?
So I love that you shared the food for today and food for tomorrow, because it really does kind of help put up the work that we do in two kind of big buckets. And we are so proud to be standing in this warehouse, 35,000 feet, that is here for us to store food that's going to be going out to people today and to help people today. So we have all different kinds of ways that we distribute food, and these cans of food that you're seeing right now, you can bet that in a week they're sitting on a shelf in a pantry somewhere, or they're on somebody's table, which is really exciting for us. And then this food also is going right next door to us where our Healthy Pantry Center is. And that's probably one of the programs that we opened here that we're most proud of.
Yes.
It's marketed as a little grocery store.
Yes.
People come with a cart and they can go up and down the aisles and they can actually pick what they want. You know, we have this thing when people are food insecure, we think that possibly, you know what, you need food, we're going to give you food, and you just probably will accept and appreciate anything we give you, and that's just not respectful, because everybody deserves the chance to choose what they want to eat and have the opportunity to kind of look at 5 or 6 different things and take 1 or 2 that's going to make it to their table and then make it into their family's, you know, meals. Food for tomorrow is another thing that we do that we're super proud of, and what that means is we're helping people sustain their own livelihood. So we have training and we have certifications, and we're helping people get trained and get jobs. We're helping people that need help with getting benefits. We're helping people with their nutrition. We're helping people that might need help with their budgeting, with Stand By Me financial coaches. So we do a lot of work that, you know, we know that people that are hungry need food today. We know that people that are hungry today probably need help figuring out how they're going to continue to provide food for their family, and we're proud to do it all.
Yeah, that's an amazing resource that you have here. And we walked in the cafe. The food looks delicious, right?
It is. Cafe is obviously, you know, a place for people to come and have a meal, but the cafe represents so much more than that for us. It's kind of the end point for our students and our training. So another one of my favorite things that we do here is our workforce development. So we have culinary training for folks who need a second chance for whatever happened in their lives, that they find themselves needing something different. We have culinary training specifically for people with disabilities, and then we have Logic, which is our logistics, operations, and warehouse training. But the actual cafe is, you will walk into that cafe and you're going to see some of the students that are actually learning all aspects of food industry, and, you know, getting prepared and certified and ready to go out and get a job.
Yeah.
So that's a fantastic program that we have.
Yeah, and the work that you do, it's not possible without the volunteers that help. So how can people get involved and be able to help with this cause and be able to help the people in their community?
So that's a resource, I guess, is the better word, that we can't do without. We have a sufficient staff, but just like any nonprofit, it's a volunteer staff partnership, and we can't do the work that we do without our volunteers. If somebody wants to get involved, the other thing we can't do without is community support and funding. So if anybody out there is looking to get involved, whether that be to sign up and help us by volunteering, if you have, you know, the capacity to help us with funding, any of those things, go to our website, fbd.org, and you can find ways to get in touch with us.
And I hope the people who are watching at home, you know, come out here and volunteer. It's an amazing place to volunteer. Just a a realm of positivity. So
Yes.
what better way to
That's
do it
a
than
great,
here?
and it's a fun team building for
Yes.
anybody that wants to bring a few people.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Kathy, thank you so
You're
much for
welcome.
all the
Thank
work that you do, and thanks for
Absolutely.
having us here.
Thank you.
DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.